What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back to the 5th and final part of our live Pokemon Showdown Little Cup session. So far, this team has been putting in a lot of work, especially that Drilbur and the Timburr, the Pawnee, actually all of them, Tortuga, basically all of them except for Torchic. I just haven't had a chance to really use Torchic a whole lot, but we'll see if that changes. Anyway, before we get into the thick of things today, just a quick little reminder here that if you guys would like to show your support to the channel in the series, which you guys have been doing a fantastic job of doing, you've been going out of your way to throw some compliments my way, let me know that you're enjoying the content, and that really does mean a lot to me. So if you would like to do that, remember, there's a couple of ways you can do it. You can leave a little comment, you can click the thumbs up button below this video. All of it helps out a lot. I always appreciate when you guys are there to show some support, because that's why I do this, basically. I love Pokemon, but I love being able to create some content that you guys are enjoying. So here we go. Another quick, semi-quick finding of a battle there. Give you a good luck, have fun. And here we go. Inkay, Surskit, Meow. That's interesting. Probably has fake out shenanigans. Carvanha is a threat. Scraggy's a threat. And Coughing, we should be able to handle with Drilbur. Now, as for what's going to start off, I'm going to say the Surskit for the sticky web. So, we're going to lead off with, let's see here. I'm going to lead off with Torchic. That seems kind of interesting. Oh, the Scraggy's going to lead things off. Okay. Well, that is a bit scary. I'm going to Willow you, because I think you have Moxie. And there we go. Burn. Burn, burn, burn. There's the Dragon Dance. I'm not afraid of you whatsoever. I'm really, really not afraid of you. I'm going to go ahead and throw up a sub this turn. See what you want to do from there. Just go for the knockoff. Okay. And you're going to take all kinds of burn damage. That's really what you want to do. I'll throw up a curse now. Get some attack and defense raises. And well, let's see, what should we go into from there? I don't know. We'll see. There's a lot of very threatening Pokemon that after a couple of boosts become very, very dangerous. There's the knockoff, so there goes our Berry Juice, which is unfortunate. Definitely unfortunate. What do I want to do here? That did 42%, even though it's burned. That is scary. That is really freaking scary. I think I want a baton pass now, honestly. If I sub again, then I won't be able to sub if I come back in later, and we don't know how this match is going to play out exactly, and that's really the only way I can get a surefire speed boost. So we're going to save that option, and we're going to go for the baton pass here. And what are you going to go for? Maybe knock off again? I don't know. If you go for a Drain Punch, I think I just die if I bring in Bread, even though you're burned. It's really, and we have +1 defense. It's really not going to matter. I think that either Shia or Burton would be a good switch here. Let's see. That Coughing could be a problem for Burton, so let's go into Shia and just start EQing everything, and it'll be a nice fun time. There's the Drain Punch, 26%, and he pretty much just recovers the burn damage there, basically. Let's go ahead and set up the rocks here. And we see the knockoff, so there goes our Eviolite, but that means that the Surskit cannot have a Sash. And now we can EQ. That's going to finish off the Scraggy. And we should be in an okay position now. Out comes the Carvanha. I'm pretty sure you still don't outspeed, though. Because we have 17. You have 17 max, even if you protect. I'm at +2 speed. So I don't see... you're going to have to double protect here. Oh, wait. Do you have Aqua Jet? Oh, never mind. That forfeit. Okay. That actually could have been dangerous for us there, but that's fair enough. Let's look for another battle. That's how this session has been going. It's just forfeits nonstop. Rattata. Look at that. That is pretty cool. And Wingull. I love seeing these Pokemon. Pretty freaking awesome. All right. We might see the Spinarak lead off for the Sticky Web. That seems to be what people like to do. I don't know why, but that's just what they like to do. So let's see. I kind of want to lead off with Slowski. Let's do it. Let's lead off with the Slowski. Oh, the Rattatas going to lead things off. Okay, that is a bit scary. Are you Sash? No, the Abra is probably Sash. I mean, there could be 2 Sashes, I suppose. Do we Shell Smash on turn 1 yet again? That Pumpkaboo is there. I kind of want to just waterfall you, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to bother with a Stone Edge. We'll see if he goes right into the Pumpkaboo. I don't know what this rat attack could really do to us. I really don't. Oh, you could be Guts. Oh, do you get Guts? Yeah, you do get Guts. He goes for the U-turn. What? That did so much damage. Wow. That is incredibly scary. Alright, so the Pumpkaboo probably should be coming out here. Yeah, there it is. That's not going to take any damage whatsoever from this. Whopping 13%. And we pretty much have to switch. So I'm going to switch into Burton here, predicting a Will-O-Wisp. And no, sub. Oh, that is scary. That is very scary. We'll go for a nice little Poison Jab to break that. And you're going to Seed Bomb, which doesn't do as much as you need it to. And the reason I went for Poison Jab there was to break the sub. And to make him think that I might not have the knockoff. Otherwise, I would have went for it there, right? Wrong. Now we're going for the knockoff, and that is a dead Pumpkaboo. Because if I went for the knockoff on the first turn, we would have seen a switch out, maybe, to sack something else off. And I wanted that Pumpkaboo out of the way. So, yeah, that was just my way of ensuring that it was gone, basically. I have no idea what you're going to do to me. I have literally no clue. And I'm scared. I am legitimately scared. So we're going to go into Slowski to take whatever this thing has. Hurricane, that is freaking scary. Life Orb Wingull, oh my gosh. Thankfully, I don't think it can kill us with another hit, so we can go for a nice little Stone Edge here. Scald gets a crit and finishes us off. Okay. Well, that is cool. I don't know if that mattered or not. It might not have, because our special defense is kind of poop. So there's that. Wow, that is a scary Wingull. That is very frightening. I don't have anything that can just outspeed max speed Wingull either. Look at that. 19 speed at level 5 is insanity. Will Sucker Punch kill even? I don't even know. It might. It just might. Is that really the only thing I have to do? I guess we can go into Kimba here, because we can take special hits fairly well. And we can go for a Moonblast as we see the U-turn come out, and that makes him take another 10% due to the Life Orb, so he's down to 70%. What are you going to go into? You have a couple of resists to Fairy Stab. It's going to be the Rattata, predicting not an attacking type move, obviously, because that, I don't know, you just took a butt ton of damage on this thing. And we don't see any kind of Flame Orb or anything activating, so maybe you're a Hustle. That would explain the ridiculous amount of damage you did with the U-turn earlier on. That also might mean that you can just one-shot me, and I don't like that so much. Let's see here. Let's throw up a Wish. Let's just see what this thing has to offer. Double Edge, that did so much damage. Oh my gosh. 81% as we get the Wish off. So we should be able to recover this HP because we do have Protect. It just depends on what our opponent wants to go into. You're going to go into Incy, the Incy Wincy Spider. Okay, I get you, I get you. Are you going to go for Sticky Web? I kind of feel like you're going to. What would I want to switch in on that? I don't really have much. You also could just go for like Poison Jab or something, and that could be a problem. We could go into Burton here and get off a nice knockoff, but I think I just want to Moonblast you. Mega Horn! Okay, was not expecting that, that's for sure. Wow, okay. So this is offensive. Yikes. Alright, well since you're offensive and you're physical, we should be able to go out into Torchic and pass some boosts to something maybe? No, I don't know if that's a good idea. Because as long as that Abra is around, we can't really pass boosts, because if it has Focus Sash, which most of them do, as I've mentioned, it's not going to help us out too much. So let's go into our Shia here, and I think Rock Slide is our best play because it hits everything. We should outspeed this because Spinarak is slow as balls, and you don't really have a switch in. You could predict an Earthquake and go into the Wingull, but that's just going to die to a nice little Rock Slide here. Okay, you're just going to leave it in. Wow, he didn't die to that, and he gets a Sticky Web off. Now I'm going to Rapid Spin for the kill. Oh, he has the Sucker Punch. Not bad. Not bad. So he does pack the Sticky Web, but he doesn't get it off because we spin it away immediately. So that wasn't a bad play. by any means. Now we have no switch into this. We have no switch in whatsoever. We have to sacrifice something. I really want to save Burton for the Mach Punch on that Houndour, because it might be necessary. It doesn't appear as though KFC over there is going to be doing much good for us. His bread, the Sucker Punch could be very useful for Abra. Yeah, I don't see KFC doing much. I don't want to sacrifice Shy if I don't have to. That just doesn't seem right. Yeah, we're going to sacrifice it. Go for the Scald, and that is a dead Torchic. Poor KFC, always being sacrificed. It's just not a good time. And we can go into Bread and go for the Sucker Punch, which should be painfully obvious, but I really don't have much of a choice here. At the very least, we got some extra Life Orb Recoil on this Wingull. I would say that 60% is not enough for a Wingull to survive a Sucker Punch. Now, could use this to his advantage to go into Abra if he has HP Fighting. And if he does that, I mean, if he goes into Abra here, we know that it has HP Fighting. If he goes into the Houndour, I'm not really sure what to think of that, to be honest. So, go for a Sucker Punch. Yep, he is going to switch in the Houndour. And now we have to sack something else, unfortunately. This is going to be very close. What is your speed? 17 speed, so if you're max speed, you could speed tie with Shia, which I don't like. We might have to risk that, though. Yeah. We're gonna have to go into Burton here. There's the Fire Blast. Wow, we took that! Holy cannoli, I don't know how that is even possible. I really don't know how that's possible. Eviolite coming through. Burton, you are a tank, my friend. Here comes the Mach Punch. Oh, and he has the Sucker Punch, which out-prioritizes our Mach Punch because this Houndour is faster. So we're going to bring out Shia here, and we can go for a nice little EQ. If he's max speed, we're going to speed tie, and it's just going to come down to... Yeah, I mean, he's obviously not Scarf, because he's used a couple of different moves. Fire Blast and Sucker Punch. I don't like this. I don't like having to rely on this. Actually, an even better play would be to go into Wingull here, because that would seal the win. Pretty much. I really wouldn't be able to do much at that point, and I don't know if Rock Slide will kill, to be honest. I really don't. But I'm going to go for it. He is going to switch in the Abra. Okay, and basically sacrifice it here, I guess. I was not expecting that. Alright, so he's definitely afraid of this. If he's going to switch out this thing and basically sacrifice it. The question is, do you have HP Fighting? If you have HP Fighting and I switch in Bread, we lose. Oh, this is tense. This is a match that I was looking for this entire session. Even if we end up losing this, because we're kind of at a little bit of a disadvantage here. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to make the safe play and go into Bread. And he goes with a Dazzling Gleam. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, Moldy Pot. You know what? I think I've seen him on Twitter. Yeah, I definitely have seen him on Twitter. Okay. Now, he's probably going to predict a Sucker Punch again here, I would guess. Because that's painfully obvious. Do I go for a knockoff? Am I real enough to go for a knockoff? Oh, I don't know if I am. You went for the Dazzling Gleam, so I'm going to say that you don't have the HP Fighting. So we can afford to go for a knockoff here, I would say. I would say that. Or do we go for the Brick Break, predicting this Houndour? It's so iffy. If we go for the Brick Break, the question is, I don't think it'll kill this. I really don't. So we can't go for it. We have to go for the knockoff. He does just go for the Dazzling Gleam. So I guess predicting me to predict the switch on the Sucker Punch and all that jazz. The Wingull can't come out here. It has to be the Houndour. Yep, and I think that's going to win him the match. I think. Unless like Fire Blast misses or something. We can't kill you. Can't kill you. If we switch in Shy, even if he survives a Fire Blast, It's not really gonna help. That's really not gonna help. We're gonna try it anyway, but I think this match is lost at this point. Oh, the Fire Blast misses! Oh my gosh, that is terrible. That is terrible. Wow. I don't even know what to say. There's a 15% chance. Now it's gonna come down to a speed tie, I guess. Yeah, I feel bad. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I guess I just, I feel his pain is what I'm trying to say. It depends. Am I going to be real enough to go for EQ or Rock Slide? I think I have to go for the Rock Slide. Because if I go for EQ and he switches in the Wingull, the match is over yet again. If I have to Rock Slide. And he goes for the Sucker Punch for damage. And Rock Slide is not enough to kill. Wow, okay, this is crazy. The ending of this is absolutely insane. The Sucker Punch is going to be enough to KO here. 60%. I kind of, yeah, we're going to set up rocks here. That's what we're going to do. We're going to set up rocks because when that Wingull comes back in, take 25% and then ensure that we can KO with a Sucker Punch from Pawniard. We might just have won this because of the miss on the Fire Blast, which is absolutely disgustingly terrible. I don't know what else to say other than it's just awful. Absolutely just terrible. And he's in a tough spot too, because if he goes for Sucker Punch and I switch in Pawniard, he loses. So it's, I don't know, it's a tricky situation. I'm kind of on the edge of my seat right now. Actually, I'm sitting on the floor, so I'm on the edge of the floor. No, I'm not on the edge of the floor. That doesn't make any sense. I can't even talk. Can't even talk. He's taking his time thinking about his move here because this is something. I mean, it's only been a 22-turn match, but it was very back and forth. I don't think I played the best. And this would be completely different if the Fire Blast had not missed. I'm pretty sure the match would have been over at that point. And the only reason we're even in this match is because of that. He does go for the Sucker Punch, and down we go. So that stinks. We're going to bring in Bread, and we have to Sucker Punch. And we may see a switch. Well, no, he's not going to switch because Houndour coming back in dies. So getting up the rocks was essential. Now we can go for Sucker Punch. That does finish off the Houndour, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna seal the match. I'm pretty sure, unless this Wingull can take this Sucker Punch. Nope. Wow. Okay, we came all the way back, and I'm gonna say sorry about the miss there. That definitely changed the outcome. Yeah, he's a nice guy, though. He's a nice guy. Anyway, I'm not going to even say what I was going to say. So, what I do want to say was that was a really fantastic match. 24 turns. Oh, that came down to the very, very last turn. I hope you guys have enjoyed this session. We're going to do some more LC at some point, but I'm going to dive maybe back into PU for the next session. I'm not sure yet. If you guys have a suggestion for what you'd like to see in the next session, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the session, go ahead and leave a like or a comment or whatever you want to do, and I will see you all for the next session. But until then, game on.